Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing another reaction, and the video we are reacting to today is Keep Smiling, The Grinning Man Murders by Penalty of Death Productions. And if that name sounds familiar, it should, because I reacted to the other true crime documentary they did, which is the, I guess the word's predecessor, the one that came before this. The Warrensdale Mystery, which was a great, fake true crime documentary that I had a lot of fun watching. And again, there was times where if you saw the video, I said like I got kind of immersed in it. It kind of caught me sometimes. But so yeah, Keep Smiling, The Grinning Man Murders. It is a sequel to the Warrensdale Mystery. It follows the same, characters and all that stuff. What happens. It expands more on what happens after. We have questions answered. We get introduced to a few new characters, and also your boy is in it, me. Chris, the leader of Penalty of Death Productions, he reached out to me after recording my Warrensdale Mystery video, and he asked if I wanted to be in the sequel, and I was like, yeah, hell yeah, dude, cool. I mean, I'm not an actor, but I'll do it. And but yeah, I had a lot of fun. And this one, it's not the same style as the first one. The first one, like I said, was more documentary style. This one isn't really that. It just kind of just more from like a POV kind of type style, but still great nonetheless. Had an awesome time watching this. Had a really fun time recording my little part. And again, shout out to Chris. Thanks, man, for asking me to be in this. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoy it. With all that being said, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you're all having a great day wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I just hope you're enjoying yourself and not hurting yourself or anybody else. Let's go. April 30th, 2012.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you are looking at is officially a free man.
Is that me?
And all this motherfucker can think to do is sleep.
He's tired.
Oh.
What a dick.
Hey, wake up, motherfucker. We got places to be.
Oh, what time is it?
9 in the fucking morning.
Oh, you could let me sleep one more goddamn hour?
Hey, come on, bro. We gotta get our alcohol in early, man. You got lots of catching up to do, all right?
Got places to
After
be,
5
people
years
to do.
on the inside, your
What?
first Irish car bomb is gonna be fucking glorious.
Never had one
I
before.
I must. Oh, I want to ease into it. Let's start off with like a 6-pack of Heine, and then make our way to the officer down in the Irish car bombs.
All right. I respect the man who likes to pace himself.
You start with the liquor first, and then you go to the beer, because beer, you pace yourself. Drink. Oh,
It's
okay.
bro.
what the hell happened? Also, is it Damien that's talking? No, actually, I don't believe so.
Hey, whoa, hold up, man. It's been 5 years since your last drink. You gotta make a toast.
Oh.
Okay.
It's like, slow down, you're getting too drunk. What?
Two friends. Fucking freedom.
Sir.
Woo!
Chug it, pussy.
But seriously, bro, thank you for picking me up at the prison and letting me crash on your couch.
Dude, don't worry about it, man. I got you.
So what's on the menu for the day?
I say we get fucked up until noon.
Okay.
Take a good 3-hour power nap. And
Sick.
then get fucked up some more. And then go out to Glam Trinkets and pick up some mamacitas.
There you
What?
go. Be funny. It's like they get so fucked up in the beginning. When they take the power nap, they just sleep through the rest of the day.
That's what they look, man.
Wake up. Fuck! Just do it again tomorrow. Got that creatine.
Drug charge.
Oh, shit. Jesus. I'm an idiot.
House 5 years of my life.
Okay, so it's a drug charge. He's 5 years.
Look, I know. It sucks, man. You gotta put it all behind you. Let the past be the fucking past.
Hey, you're free now, man.
Look, you're only in your mid-20s, man. You can bounce back easy. Look, Hector, trust me when I say this, man.
Hector.
You got your whole life ahead of you.
Hector, 5 years for a drug charge. Free man now. Penalty of death. And again, everything links to all of this one and the first one and their channel will be in the description, along with my email in case y'all want to send me things so I can react to it, or games I could play, or if you want to tell me to go fuck myself, you can do that too. Warrensdale, Local 11. There's somebody laughing. I was like, the hell is that? Chris, the man, the myth. And again, man, thanks for fucking asking me to be in this. Shit was fucking awesome. Ollie. Hey, who's that asshole?
But from what I understand,
Ainsley.
the guys went missing a year before John's bodies found. The timelines just they don't match up.
Fucking excited to see this shit. Let's go.
You're one of the most
You figure out what happened.
infamous
Who's the grinning man, dude?
and I just want you to be a very unwilling participant.
What we're about to see is compiled footage that was found in the deepest parts of the dark web. Holy shit. I gotta get my VPN on, guys. Hold on. Shit.
Are you a smart fella or a fart smella?
Jesus.
You've lost the urge to experiment.
The woman... What? I want to know what that was. Oh, the woman defying society's conventions. A woman. Sorry. Ooh, okay. So this was the trailer.
There's a lot of distortion. There's a lot of interference. Whatever you want to call it. How long have I been here?
It's a good question.
I don't even know. 12, 13 years maybe? I don't know.
It's 2012. I think it was about
I'm gonna do
13.
my best.
Yeah.
I try to cobble something together. This is my attempt to reach out. What do I say? What do I do? I've been here a long time.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, 13 years is a long fucking time.
I don't think I ever will. No.
It's like your whole teenage years just gone.
Yeah.
And your early 20s as well.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, fucking Zoo Pals. Apparently those are coming back. I think I've only had used them like once or twice when I was a kid. But I goddamn
She
remember
does that
that.
sometimes.
Who?
She shows up at the window.
Mm.
Or sometimes at the at the door. Bitch.
Slam. What'd you say?
No, I found something else.
Is it the grinning man, sir? The man who constantly smiles. Yep, the smiling face on the mirror. Where's John, you son of a bitch? Where's John Jane? Tonight's program, 8 p.m. Mysterious Archaeology. Who were the Hyksos? Hey! Is that me? Is that my thing? I don't know.
You have to make your way to Dawn.
Troy. To Dawn? That's okay, Dawn. Yeah.
You have to make your way to Dawn.
Because that was mentioned in the first one. It was an email that I forget who got it. Was it? I don't know if it was Ainsley. I forget. But somebody got it, and it was like disguised in like a spam folder. Whoa! Mysterious Archaeology.
Egypt, one of the most iconic civilizations of the ancient world. But in 1650 BC, they were overtaken by mysterious invaders from the east. These invaders were known only as the Hyksos. Who exactly they were and where they came from has remained a baffling archaeological enigma. Many experts think that these invaders were offshoots from the more well-known Hittites, yet others think they originate from a mysterious as yet unknown Mesopotamian civilization that predates ancient Babylon. 16th dynasty Egyptian scholars describe the Hyksos as possessing strange customs, gods and most disturbingly of all, otherworldly powers. The Hyksos pantheon consisted of monstrous deities they simply described as the Old Ones. But chief amongst their gods was one they called Azathoth. It was with the help of these dark gods that the Hyksos claimed they were able to conquer the Egyptians. Yet in 1550 BC, the Egyptian 18th dynasty...
Yo, that one person's hair is fucking wild on the fucking bottom right. It's just a shaved head with one braid.
...by Mose I, rallied against the Hyksos, successfully defeating the invaders and driving them out of Egypt. The Old Ones had seemingly abandoned the Hyksos. One of the only accounts that detailed the mysterious Hyksos people was the writings of one Abdul al-Hazred, a 13th century mystic who claimed to be a direct descendant of the great Hyksos kings.
This almost reminds me of... This sounds like what I read. Never mind.
Abdul was an alchemist and was said to practice dark sorcery. One of his most disturbing parchments was a tome he called his Necronomicon. A compilation of spells, symbology and the dark myths of the Old Ones.
Do not read the Necronomicon.
It is thought by anthropologists that the bloodline of Abdul al-Hazred, if it still exists, could be the only remaining descendants of the ancient Hyksos.
The hell was that?
Transform this wooden fossil into
a
fierce flown T-Rex.
Yeah, flown, dude. Holy shit.
You know, it's funny that people they don't seem to fucking realize that it's not just in here. It's not just...
I don't know why I thought I was going to see a city landscape.
Warrensdale. It's a town of psychos, zombies, and weirdos.
Sounds like my kind of town. Let's go.
I mean, I guess it's not much better in here. You know.
As a thought, this I wonder. Go back.
You know.
Stop it. I'm talking. Yeah, bitch, shut up.
Yeah, the buzzing in my ear, whatever.
I don't know what the hell she was saying, though.
You think I'll be used to it by now, but no. It's just a constant... It's just a constant, incessant thing that she likes to do because she's lonely.
What happened, Damien? What happened, my
man? She's lonely, bro. Fucking bitch. But yeah. I mean, like I said, it's not just in here. He's taken over the whole fucking town, you know. Whatever his name is, I call him Smiley. Him and Big Daddy Yog-Sothoth. Sometimes you gotta ask yourself these fucking names. Where do they get, you know, elderly guys or old ones or whatever the fuck they want to call themselves? You can't pick better fucking names.
That's the one thing, like, I don't get it. It's like, why? I mean, you're trying to be, like, you know, cool and, like, unique with your kid's name. I guess I can understand that. But don't name them something really fucking stupid. Thinking, like, oh, this sounds great. You know, this is, you know, got something to it or whatever. It's like, no, it doesn't. It sounds dumb, and your kid's probably going to get bullied. Please don't do it. My name is 4 letters. My parents were smart.
I'm sorry.
My brother as well.
It's just funny to me, you know. But like I said, I mean, it's one hell of a fucking choice, you know. You trapped in here with motherfucking Superior out there with a smiling freak who's 30 fucking feet tall and could possibly be an alien or some shit. And you know, I don't
yeah,
know.
Boy.
I mean, what a choice, right? What a choice. I just don't know anymore. Stop it. Stop. See, she's here again. She's shut up!
Oh, I protect you. Without me, you'd be nothing.
You don't protect shit!
Okay, got it.
You call this protection? You're keeping me safe, right? Right? That's what you're doing?
What's that outlet so high on the wall?
That's what you're doing. Yeah. All the bullshit. Make your way to dawn. Make your way to dawn. Make your way to dawn. Make your way to dawn, right?
Hey, man, she's got answers. Where is she?
Make your way to dawn. Make your way to what? Make your way to trapped.
Oh.
Right, you fucking, you buzzing cunt.
Damn. So I guess Dawn was nothing. It's just a voice in his head.
But you see, what she won't fucking tell you, what she won't tell you is that she fucks with me more.
Damien, I think you're clinically insane.
Because I don't listen. Because I'm not a good boy. You know how long I've seen this shit? Back and forth, him against her, her against him. Right? And all for what? And all for what? I mean, I didn't ask for this shit. Omar didn't ask for this shit. Neither did Hector.
Hector.
Even though I never met the motherfucker.
What? Oh,
we were
well,
all
I don't know.
Just there. You know, none of us asked for it, but like I said, we were connected. We were connected.
Him and Omar, man, yeah, they were cousins.
You piece of shit. I bet you never fucking stopped to think about this when you were in your desert cave, slicing your own wrists.
Jeez.
What the fuck ever. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know what the fuck. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I wasn't a good boy. Like Troy.
Yeah,
Oh,
what the
yeah.
fuck's up with Troy, man? He's
Yeah.
just walking around.
That son of a bitch, he fucking... The first sign of the little tidbit when we were out at the fucking cabin and she started showing herself. Ooh, yeah.
What the fuck? So Troy started it. What the fuck?
The first little bit of pussy she showed him, and fuck, he was all in there.
Okay, now
That's why he could bounce back and forth wherever the fuck. Fuck you.
The anger, I like the
wherever he
anger, but
wanted
it's
to. She let him bounce back and forth all over the fucking United States. At will. Why? Because Troy was a good little boy. That's why.
Damn it, Troy, you son of a bitch.
I wasn't down for that shit. I tried to fight. You know what it's like to try to resist whatever the bitch is? I don't know. Like I said, they like to call themselves the elder guys or the old ones. They're gods, whatever they're. All kinds of cosmic beings, some bullshit you'd see in Marvel or DC.
So I'm
That's what I'm
assuming
dealing with. That's
she
what I was
took
trying
human
to deal with.
form and like fucked with him? Or fucked him?
I wasn't very successful at it. I tried my fucking best. But look what I got me.
Jeez.
Make your way to dawn. Yeah. That's where we're at. You know, but honestly, I've been tempted to take my chances with Smiley out there. Yeah.
I mean, he's
But
30
again,
feet
what a
tall.
fucking
You
choice.
just get an axe or a chainsaw, start fucking
He's
hacking
hunting
at
us
him.
down. This bitch is supposedly keeping me safe or us safe or whatever. Yeah, fucking right.
Us, we, I.
Dawn mother. Dawn mother. Fuck you. Dawn mother.
Oh.
And before anybody says anything, oh, why haven't you tried to escape? Why have... Fuck you. I did escape. I tried.
So it seems like
Twice.
you're trapped.
That's right. You hear that, bitch? Twice! I stayed hidden for 3 whole months, ladies and gentlemen.
What the fuck happened?
I wasn't a good boy.
Oh.
But she found me. She dragged my ass back, kicking and fucking screaming. It's not like I had a choice. But fuck, I'm proud of myself, man.
Good on you.
I really am. It took a god 3 months to track my sorry ass down and drag me the fuck back.
That's definitely going to get you on the leaderboards.
So fuck you.
Yeah, what the fuck did you do to make yourself hidden for 3 months that a god could not find you? I'm asking for a friend. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
See what she does.
Jesus. Is he laughing or is he crying? I don't know.
See what she does.
I don't like seeing what she does.
She gets angry. She goes, I'm not a good boy. Fuck you.
Damien, I think you should chill, because if she can make your nose bleed, or she can just make you bleed at will, she could probably do a lot more. Probably do a lot worse.
Sorry again. Not like the first time.
Fuck you mean first time?
Not like the first time. I won't say I'm sorry again. Because I did try twice. I did.
She just doesn't give a shit.
Walks in, hands the reception officer a note saying,
Donovan?
Damien knows why JJ is dead.
John Jane. There he is. And I'm pretty sure in my reaction to the first one, I'm pretty sure I said...
I'm reaching Detective Mitch Donovan. How are you, Detective? I hope you get this message.
Oh, shit. Is that how they found him? He left the message? What the what the fuck? Sir, it appears you have...
I'm sorry, Mother.
Talking about the Dawn Mother?
I won't do it again.
Dude, I'll eat my vegetables, I swear.
Would somebody take a lamp or a bottle or something and hand this?
Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
This is like this is analog horror type shit going on here. This is cool. I like this. Who the hell is this guy? He's got cool hair.
Yo.
Vampire the...
Lights, shut up. What are you doing?
Whatever.
Well, my professor said as part of my weekly report, I gotta keep a detailed journal.
And what's that got to do with the camera?
I don't like to fucking write. I figured logging is the next best thing, right?
Yeah, you see the one big problem with that logic, though?
What?
Your parole officer wants a detailed journal of you. You gotta be the one.
Oh, is this Hector that's talking?
Ah, there we go. That's so much better.
Oh, was this the guy that was talking in the beginning? Oh,
Hey.
shit.
Isn't your parole officer like a hot-looking milk?
Yo, you're getting me in trouble,
bro.
Speaking of which, I heard Jen's having a bonfire tonight. Could be lots of college girls there, I'm just saying.
I don't know. I was thinking of kicking into them myself.
Okay,
me,
look
sir?
at this motherfucker. Hey, you go for her, man. She's single.
I might just do that.
This guy talking reminds me of like Jeremy Piven. I don't know why. Tonight's programming. What do we got? Yeah, I know. We've learned that. Laughter and Lore, the legend of Indrid Cold. Alright. Remember the 5th of November.
Oh, hey, chums, I didn't hear you come in. I hate that you have to see me this way. I'm kind of hacking up a lung over here. Either that or I got a hairball the size of Mars, am I right?
Yo!
But in any case, welcome my cackling cataphiles. I'm your favorite hilarious historian and creepy chronicler, Spooks, here to deliver another excellent excerpt from our modern-day library of the most intriguing, interesting, and yes, mysterious lore from all over the world.
Oh, this is the
Now let's
Ingrid
face
Cold
it,
thing.
most of you are just here for the creepy and mysterious parts, aren't you? Come on, you can level with me.
Nah, man, I'm here for it all, I swear.
I am a tad bit under the weather, and personally, just between you and me, I think it had something to do with a special sauce they use down at Bessie's Burger Barn, if you catch my drift.
Sheesh.
But we down here at Warrensdale Local 11 wouldn't leave you hanging. So I brought in a close personal friend of mine who's every bit as clever, funny, and accurate as yours truly. It's popular YouTuber and all-around awesome guy James, also known as Tales of High Strangeness. Can we give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen?
Tales of what? That sounds familiar.
Now, true, he doesn't have as snappy a fashion sense as moi, but hey, nobody's perfect, am I right? Well, anyway, James is here to deliver you one of the strangest and most fascinating accounts that we've ever pulled out of the archive here at Laughter and Lore. Just who was the entity known as Indrid Cold? Well, stay tuned to find out whilst I go down another gallon of Pepto-Bismol and NyQuil. Take it away, James.
I was going to say it like Jack Daniels. Gonna go pound another bottle of whiskey. Fuck it.
Looking like a fool when your cakes aren't cool? And why?
Indrid Cold is the name of one more legend on an extraordinary list of things we can't explain, we can't deny, and we can't stop thinking about. We are talking about a mystery among the greatest mystery, a horrifying case out of all the worst ones that humanity has been an unwilling witness of. Indrid Cold isn't the first mystery that even experts have had a tough time classifying, but that doesn't make him any less special and unforgettable. The thing about Indrid Cold is that most sources will identify him as an entity of extraterrestrial nature, but there's always going to be someone somewhere that will disagree. Somebody will inevitably point out irregularities and incongruities. And then we'll hear the bone-chilling whisper that Indrid Cold might be something from this planet after all.
This dude's hypnotizing.
Something that used to be human. Something we were always destined to run into. Something we can't escape. After all, one can always hope that an alien would leave the Earth at some point. But what on earth could possibly protect us indefinitely from a thing that can and will never leave or cease to exist? What if Indrid Cold never left at all? What if this creature, regardless of his origins, could show up anywhere, at any time?
That's fucking terrifying.
He could be lurking in any dark alleyway. He could easily have our entire species looking over our shoulders for eternity.
I was going to say, he could be right behind me right now.
We don't need to know the exact category that this entity belongs to. It's more than enough to know the myth of him.
I gotta check
It's
this
more
guy's
than
channel.
enough to remember the lifeless eyes, the ominous silhouette, the way the light catches on his suit, and, of course, that legendary smile, that wicked, unnatural grin that has plagued the world of nightmares since the first sighting. At the end of the day, it's all about the collection of scarce and vague but profoundly terrifying information gathered so far about the legend that we know as Indrid Cold.
So, Dawn.
The story of Indrid Cold.
Dawn is the voice in Damien's head, and also the thing that made Troy do whatever the fuck to make him a good boy. And then Indrid Cold is the tall, smiley 30-foot boy that's outside.
As we know it today, takes us back to New Jersey in 1966, to the beginning of the myth, to the first sight, to the worst day in the life of two young men. Up until that point, Martin Mouse Munov and James Jimmy Yanchidis had lived pretty regular lives. And in 1966, when they heard the growing rumors of UFO sightings around the country, they reacted as any normal boys might have done. They were excited. They were curious. They wanted to appear skeptical and brave and smart. All the boys wanted was to appear unafraid and careless of dangers bigger than our entire planet.
Man, I'd be pretty
But
fucking afraid if I
deep
saw
down,
that.
the boys were also hoping to get a glimpse of something extraordinary, something magical even. Most boys would never get a chance to prove their courage or satisfy that youthful fascination with incredible things. Unfortunately for Martin and James, they would be the chosen ones to deeply regret ever wishing to catch sight of something from out of this world. There were a handful of things that people would use to discredit Martin and James's story. The sun was going down, and the city was full of ominous shadows. The boys shouldn't have been there, and only made up a story as an excuse or distraction.
Can you imagine that? Somebody, you see some shit, and then somebody's like, "Oh no, it wasn't that. It was you only saw that because the sun was going down and the shadows." It's like, what?
Boys.
I know what I saw, bitch.
Will be boys. People would rather believe any cheap excuse than accept the fact that their lives and limits to what they thought was real and possible were in danger.
That's very true.
If only people could get to feel half the utter shock and terror these young men felt, nobody would ever question the existence of this creature. Martin and James were walking side by side down 4th Street, talking and laughing and not suspecting a single thing around them was out of the ordinary. Everything changed when James stopped suddenly in the middle of the street with a curious frown on his face. Martin stopped just beside him, still smiling easily and wondering what his friend was thinking of. Before Martin could voice his question, James lightly shoved him and nodded his head at a spot behind him. "Who's that guy standing behind you?" he asked.
What?
Even then, Martin didn't suspect there was something particularly wrong or unusual happening. Martin turned around casually, and it took him just a moment to spot the mysterious man that his friend had pointed out. But when he finally saw him, Martin gave a small jump of surprise, almost stumbling against James, who laughed at him. A few feet away from them, behind a fence that went along the street.
The fuck's he laughing for?
He was standing with his back to the street, and he looked very tall, somewhat skinny, but with broad shoulders, and a big and seemingly perfectly round head. But what had really startled Martin was the strange man's suit. The suit was a shocking green colour, oddly metallic, entirely unusual around there. And the fabric reflected the light of the setting sun in a strange, mesmerizing, impressive way.
I'm out. I'm
Martin,
leaving.
Embarrassed about his reaction and getting caught off guard, lightly shoved his friend, and, feeling the need to prove his courage that he had merely been startled but wouldn't get scared, he started walking toward the fence.
Why do kids do that? Why did we do that when we were kids?
It
It was so dumb.
This was an act that both of them would regret for the rest of their lives. It took them just a couple of steps to feel their bravery falling behind them,
Eyes look like
fear
deviled eggs.
climbing through their spines, and the unnatural energy of the man standing behind the fence to grow stronger and stronger until it felt suffocating.
Leave.
But the boys were proud and stubborn, and neither of them would turn around first.
I hope they both die.
Not until the man turned around to look at them. Everything changed all at once. The man turned around quickly, but not in a swift movement. He moved strangely, his body twisted and turned unnaturally. But it was difficult to focus on the odd behavior of his spine when his face took so much attention. The boys froze in place and gawked at the sight in front of them.
Dude looks like a lizard.
That man wasn't like anyone they had ever seen before. He didn't look like a man at all.
A reptile.
There were many things wrong with that figure looming over the fence ahead of the boys. But one feature stood out from the rest. It was his smile. A smile was something that should convey simple happiness, pure joy, kindness, and more pleasant human emotions. But in this case, it was the entire opposite.
It's like Green Goblin mixed with the Joker.
That man's smile was something corrupted and deformed.
With Willem Dafoe thrown in there.
That wicked grin was inhuman. Fortunately for the boys, they were too far to take a good look at those startling white teeth.
Good.
But it was easy to picture dozens of sharp fangs in several rows like a shark's mouth. But the real disturbing part was the shape of it. The way the corners of his mouth pulled and pulled and pulled. The smile was painfully wide, so wide the skin around the lips started to break and bleed. And yet, the smirk didn't waver.
What the fuck?
If anything, he only smiled even wider. Wide enough to part a normal human's face in half. That was more than enough to convince the boys to turn around and start running for their lives.
Kind of got lost in it for a second.
They were
I was like, oh,
terrified
watching a
beyond
YouTube video
words.
about this guy. Then I was like, oh, wait,
They
no.
heard some strange rustling behind them, and a gust of cold wind passed them by, sparking shivers down their spines and messing up their hair. They wished more than anything that it was a normal breeze, something natural and logical. But they couldn't shake off the suspicion that it wasn't a breeze at all, and had something to do with the horrible man they had just seen. The boys continued to run as fast as they could. The further away they got from the scene, the more details they remembered, though fear made everything somewhat blurry in their minds. They remembered the man's perfectly round head, bald, without a single hair on its weirdly plain surface, which reminded them of the shocking lack of other features on him. This meant no memory of ears or nose or chin, or nothing that could give him a human appearance. There was nothing but that bleeding, absurd laugh breaking on his face, and the vague presence of small, beady black eyes on the center of it.
Those
Too
ain't
far
small
from each
eyes,
other.
bro.
Possibly not even at the same level. And somehow both staring at each boy for the entire length of that traumatizing second, when they stood still and watched Indrid Cold face to face. The legend of this impossible man with his unnatural smile didn't spread all over the world, as perhaps it should have. It would have been a kindness to warn humanity of the ominous, unexplainable presence of a creature we couldn't understand, and we would be smart to avoid. Still, everyone that heard the story from the two boys from New Jersey was unable to forget the description of the large body, his unnatural behavior, and his extraordinary smile. He started to plague the nightmares of people from miles around the spot where he was first seen. But that was just the beginning. Only a few weeks later, in early November, there was another incident that involved Indrid Cold. This time, the witness was a man named Woodrow Darenberger, and the event took place in Parkersburg, West Virginia, down
Yeah, that
Interstate
supposedly actually
77.
happened.
Woodrow was driving his truck,
There's a whole, like,
completely
interview
unaware
and
of
shit.
something truly exceptional about to happen to him. He had little to no warning of the incident. Did the atmosphere turn colder? Was there a cloud of smoke forming above him? And was it regular grey smoke, or was it an outlandish colour? What did he hear, if there were any sounds, before the final crash? It would be difficult to remember anything from before, because his life was inevitably split in half at that moment. The moment of the crash. Woodrow had to hit the brakes of his truck and swerve perilously on the road in order to avoid... To avoid what exactly, he wondered. What the hell was that? What had crashed right in front of him? And where had it even come from?
Fuck that, man.
One
If that's what it
second,
was,
he had the
keep
open road
driving.
ahead of him for miles. And the next second, among the rubble and the smoke, there was a large vehicle, for lack of a better word. It was the strangest thing Woodrow had ever seen, and it came out of absolutely nowhere. His best guess was that it fell from the sky, but the implications of that made him shake as he carefully got out of his truck.
I thought he didn't
The
get out of
large
his truck.
craft that landed in the middle of the road, to Woodrow, resembled an elongated and gigantic kerosene lamp lying on its side. Woodrow's heart was beating wildly in his chest, and he started to sweat. This should have been impossible. But if the indescribable vehicle with its smooth surface and metallic glint had surprised him, then there were no words for the utter shock he felt when, through a previously unseen door, a man came out of a strange craft. There was a chance that the only reason a full-on heart attack out of sheer terror didn't take Woodrow out was because this being that descended from that vehicle looked very human. In this case, Indrid Cold was different. Woodrow was standing a few feet away, but he could tell he was standing in front of someone
I hate that fucking freaks
at the
me
very
out.
least, looked like a man. He took note of his barely there hair, perfectly slicked back so it was sticking to his skull. He couldn't describe his features in much detail, but he thought it was mostly a normal-looking man, and he had no idea what color his eyes were. He was distracted by the striking suit this man was wearing. The fabric was of a metallic blue color that Woodrow had never seen in clothes, and it reflected the sun in a strange way, almost as if the suit was producing its own light. Woodrow could feel his legs shaking, and he was frozen in place. He thought this couldn't have gotten any stranger, but he was about to be taken by surprise. There was a brief second when nothing else happened, and then Woodrow's life was put completely upside down. The creature, the entity, the man standing ahead of him was named Indrid Cold, and Woodrow nearly cried when he realized that the man hadn't said a word out loud.
Is it me or is that face
the
moving?
knowledge simply appeared inside his own head, the words forming in his mind at a distance and without sound.
Yeah, that's
his
fucking
name was
wild.
Indrid Cold, and he meant no harm. However, his face started to change as he communicated with the witness. He started to smile, and smile, and smile. That grin never seemed to stop. It pulled on his cheeks and it nearly reached his eyes. And there was no way that giant smirk couldn't be painful. Woodrow fell to his knees, and he couldn't do anything but listen to Indrid Cold's telepathic speech and watch as his smile widened beyond reason. He was studying human beings, and he would reach out for Woodrow again. The poor man didn't know if this was a promise
John Jane.
or a deadly threat.
Yeah, man, that would fuck my whole day up. It's like you have an interaction like that, and the guy's saying, "We'll see you soon." We, and there's only him. One. Who the fuck's we, bruh? Who's we? Kimosabe. God damn. Uh-oh, Damien, where you at, bro? Is that a crack pipe? What the hell is that?
I'm alright. I'm okay. It's okay. You're talking, what, 13 years of this shit?
Seems like it.
You think I haven't dealt with this bitch's temper tantrums before? But I'm made of sturdier stuff.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta laugh to keep from crying, you know what I mean? Anyway. One thing that I haven't touched on yet, not for any particular reason, just because I've had other shit on my mind, if you haven't already noticed. But the $64,000 fucking question, what about old Johnny J?
Yeah, what the fuck happened, bro?
Well, if I'm being completely honest with everyone, I don't really know all the details myself. Don't get me wrong, yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Don't get it twisted.
As the exact details as to why he died, I don't. Yeah, Damien knows why JJ's dead. Yeah, I fucking know, I know, but I don't know if that makes any goddamn sense.
JJ is dead.
But yeah, I mean, Troy killed him. He killed him. I don't know how much plainer I can.
Oh
put
shit!
it.
What the fuck?
At the time, I was chained up outside in one of the fucking sheds, trying my damnedest to resist. Yeah. Obviously, it didn't do me a whole lot of fucking good, but...
Trying to resist Dawn?
Troy had wholeheartedly given himself over at that point, and he would have done anything she told him to do, so he did, you know. And poor Johnny, I mean, I didn't know the guy personally, obviously, but I guess he can blame his predicament and what happened to him on Darenberger. Again, I don't know the details, but apparently, and see, that's the thing. That is the thing that gets me in all this. If you cosmic fuckers, or you old ones, or deities, or whatever the fuck you want to call yourselves, if you have so much power, why in Tom's living fuckery don't you just go at it face to face? Why in the living fuck do you have to involve us mere mortals? I don't get that shit.
Yeah, pull a Freddy versus Jason.
Make it make sense. Right? just make it make sense for once. Is that like a thing with you fuckers? Like you like to go after not only
Jesus, can you imagine that?
humans,
Two
but the
god
descendants
entities
of actual
battling it out?
humans that you
Christ.
were after. In my case, and Omar and Hector, it was because we're related to Al-Hazred, a fucker that died 600 years before I was even born.
Ooh.
And in poor JJ's case, it was because Smiley had contact with Darenberger, and I guess he promised him that he would, like, come back for him or some shit, and then apparently that meant he was gonna come back for one of his relatives 30 years after the fuck. Make it make sense. You know, is that so fucking hard?
A little bit.
Whatever. So anyway, yeah, that's kind of what started the whole thing, the whole feud. The Dawn bitch struck first blood when when she ordered Troy to kill JJ. So Smiley thought he'd taken upon himself to hunt one of us down, you know, one of her main squeezes. He couldn't get at me and Omar because we were under her thrall or aura or whatever. So he went after Hector.
Hector.
And he sliced his mouth open.
Like a smile?
And he killed him. Da-di-da. You know, just another day at the office, I guess. So now he's chomping at the fucking bit to get after me and Omar. And hope to God he hasn't gotten to Omar yet. But I don't really know. That's the fucked up thing about it. I don't really know.
Hashtag find Omar.
And he's out there. He's definitely out there. I don't know what to do at this point. I don't really
Jesus Christ. God damn.
Shut up! Knock it off! Fuck.
The SpaghettiOs commercial. Oh my God. What the fuck was that shit? Fuck. Fucking Zoo Books. That's what it was. Ever had them? Always wanted them.
Oh, what a fucking surprise. You're drinking again.
You're the one that said I had to catch up.
It's been 3 months, and that's all you ever do.
Looks like he's gonna pass out. Does he even
You
know
gotta
what's
get out and
going
get a
on?
fucking job, man. I'm starting to worry about you.
I'm fine, Mom.
No, you're not fucking fine, all right? In the past month and a half, all you ever do is drink nonstop. You stay up all hours of the night. I mean, your parole officer calls me nonstop, asking why you don't check in anymore. Now, what the fuck is going on?
Isn't like if they don't? I've never had a parole officer. Just saying, but I don't. I feel like if you don't check in, even one time, they're gonna come to your house and be like, "What the fuck's going on?" And meanwhile, this dude hasn't answered multiple times. I'm assuming in a row, and they still haven't got his ass. Man, Hector, you're fucking gangsters. Fuck.
Nothing.
You gotta clean this shit up. And
Whoa, Jane the Killer.
what the fuck is this?
Smiley boy. Hey, he's getting taken over. Position.
Hazard.
What?
You wanna know what's going on?
Yo, nice hockey mask and glove in the background. Sick.
This.
Yeah, it's Mr. Cold.
What is that?
Mr. Smiley boy.
Come on, man. You gotta fucking talk to me.
Holy shit, that laptop is fucked up.
A few weeks ago, I went to bed early because I had this headache. I woke up in the middle of the night, like 2 or 3 in the morning. As soon as I opened my eyes, I felt like something was in the room with me. Like something was watching me. When I sat up, in the corner of the room, I saw this thing. It's like a tall, lengthy shadow. Darker than everything else around it.
Fuck that.
All I could see were these 2 hollow white eyes staring back at me.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, go on. And what?
And it started to speak. And it started to smile. The most evil, wicked smile I ever saw. And it's not like the smile stopped. It's like it kept wrapping around his head. And then it started to approach the couch.
His whole head just like Amy Smart in that one movie.
Everything went black.
You're just having nightmares, man.
That's what I thought. Until it kept happening. And the motherfucker started to speak. And not like his mouth was moving. It's like he was talking inside my head.
Fuck that, dude.
Fucking time. Disgusting Joker grin never moved.
What did he say?
One word. Over and over and over and over again. Oh, Hazard.
Abdul.
I don't fucking know what that means.
You're just having nightmares,
It's
man.
not fucking nightmares. I know they're not. They're real. It's like the more I drink, the less he comes around. You believe me, right?
Yeah. Yeah, of course, man. I believe you.
Bullshit!
I was gonna. Yeah, Hector, chill, dog. Jesus, man. Relax.
Hector, come on, man. Hector.
Jesus Christ. Hector, man. I believe you, man. I don't actually believe him. Always serving you.
Any design you can imagine. Create a stylish.
Public safety.
The following is an emergency broadcast of your local public safety headquarters.
Good evening to the honest residents of Warrensdale. This is your local safety director, Idris Gould. We want to make you aware of some potentially harmful and malicious hacks that have been made to our local broadcasting system at the local 11 station. We are investigating these disturbances and are committed to returning everything to a normal operating state that you and your families can continue to enjoy safe and approved programming as outlined in our town's guidelines. Our number one priority is to combat any sort of misinformation directed at our community. If Dawn Matria and her ward are responsible for these interruptions,
Matria's supposed to be like Dawn, the Dawn mother?
Manner to continue to ensure our residents' safety and comfort. Our aim is not to alarm anyone, but to simply make you aware of potential threats. We are asking all of our hard-working residents to report any suspicious or untoward activity you may witness. If need be, I will
Max Headroom?
myself. Rest assured that I am dedicated to your well-being and the productive environment that we built in this community.
I'm not sure this is an actual public safety announcement. I'm not so sure.
Colossal cupcakes that are up to 20.
Dude, I was. Is this me? Hey, cool. All right. I was wondering. I'm like, where's my part? Hey, everyone. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be doing something a little different from what's normally covered on this channel. Now, in addition to horror gaming and reactions, something that a lot of people don't know about me, I don't really talk about it that much, is I'm actually pretty heavily into pagan mythology. And today, I thought I'd talk about one of the most mysterious ancient cultures in the archaeological record. And if you haven't figured it out by now, if you haven't, I don't blame you. I'm talking about the ancient Hyksos. Now, these guys are most famously known for conquering Egypt for a little over a century, but beyond that, we don't really know much about them. What we do know comes from biased accounts, Egyptian accounts after the Hyksos were driven out of Egypt, and also from a 13th century alchemist called Abdul al-Hazred. But we're just going to refer to this guy as Abdul from this point on. But before we get into all that stuff, I just want to say thank you all so much for watching, stopping by, taking a seat. Hope you're all having a great day wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I just hope you're enjoying yourself and not hurting yourself or anybody else. Let's go. Now, one of the main reasons why I got so heavy into this topic is because possibly it has a connection to a small town where I was born and raised. As some of you might know, I think I mentioned it in other videos, I was born in Warrensdale, a really fucking small town in northern Pennsylvania. I haven't been back there in years. I mean, like, the whole town's gotten really weird with missing people, unsolved murders, and shit like that. So, I mean, to be honest, I'm not really keen on going back anytime soon. I mean, can you blame me? I'm not trying to fucking disappear or end up on a fucking milk carton or a missing persons poster. Now, according to Mr. Abdul, the Hyksos had a really fucked up pantheon of gods they refer to as the Old Ones. Their ultimate supreme god, who basically created everything, was named Azathoth. Is that I'm saying right? Azathoth? I believe that's I believe I'm pronouncing it right. If I'm not, cry about it. Anyway, Azzy was supposedly this big floating blob of slime and teeth that possibly created the entire universe through his own dreams, which, if you think about it, it's a pretty fucking cool and kind of a crazy wild concept. Like just imagine our entire existence is just some fucked up nightmare of some ooze slime covered motherfucker just floating around in space, just doing his own fucking thing. Just fucking weird, man. Now, as he had a bunch, and when I say a bunch, I didn't do that on purpose. Bunch of offspring lesser gods. Two of the most powerful being a brother-sister pair named Yog-Sothoth and some chick only known as the Dawn Mother. I have the names up on my screen, so if you see me kind of turning and looking, just I have them up there just so I can say it and sound it out. I know what it sounds like, so it's kind of, if you see the way it's spelled, it's kind of hard to fucking remember that shit. But Anyway, yeah, according to Abdul, they didn't really like each other. You know, they're always bickering back and forth, sibling rivalry, kind of basic bullshit. Trying to claim that they were the favorite of their dad. You know, oh, it's again basic sibling rivalry. One's trying to be like, oh, I'm dad's favorite. No, I'm dad's favorite. They just fight back and forth doing just some dumb shit. And after the Hyksos were expelled from Egypt, the entire culture had split into two factions, actually. The high priests and such worship Yagi, Yog-Sothoth, ya boy, and the common folk, if you will, gravitated more towards the Dawn Mommy. And all that, it started a huge civil war, which apparently was enough to wipe the Hyksos off the face of the earth, just like everything.
So
Like their
later
entire
losers.
fucking identity, all their fucking DNA from it. Basically, no trace of their culture was left behind, which is pretty fucking wild. So the feud between Yagi and Dawn Mommy just perpetuated down through the ages in some form or another, more specifically, actually, seeking the bloodline of old Mr. Abdul. Because it's believed that he somehow found favor with Azzy himself, the top dog of the old ones, that maybe some tiny part of Azzy's very essence wasn't better than Abdul somehow, and that his descendants also carry some special connection to Azathoth. Fast forward all the way to the 1920s. Now, stay with me here. I know I'm kind of jumping around a little bit. We pick up in the farming town of Dunwich, Massachusetts, where a local family named Watley somehow managed to summon Yagi to the mortal plane once again. Why they
What
did,
the fuck?
I don't know. Probably it's like
I don't know why I'm
fucking
acting
when
surprised
your friends
when
are hanging out. One was
this
like,
is
let's
me.
get a Ouija board out. Let's go summon some demons. It's like, how about no? How about let's just hang out and just, you know, fucking chill and listen to music and play video games, man. I'm not trying to fucking live with some demons, man. Fuck that shit. So anyway, Yagi. Actually funny, the fuck? This was back when I was like, it was like 19. Me and my buddy Kyle and this guy we used to be friends with, Justin. We would always chill at Justin's house. We'd smoke weed in like his back shed and all that crap, whatever. And I don't know how we got onto it, but I was like, man, like I want to fuck with a Ouija board. Like I want to use one because I've never done it, and I was always kind of curious. And then we went to Target to try and get one because I've seen them there before. Couldn't find one, so I was like, all right, fuck it, whatever. Went back to Justin's house, and then Kyle, my best friend, he took a Domino's pizza box, tore the top part off, and then we basically drew a Ouija board on the top of it. He made a fucking shitty planchette out of like duct tape and like cardboard, I think. I don't know. It was so shitty, and it never worked. I don't know. Maybe we were just in the wrong environment. Maybe we were using the wrong board. Maybe it's not real. I don't know. Your boy gets down and dirty with a local girl named Lavina Watley, and they have two sons.
Sheesh.
One, a wholly inhuman abomination. The other is an almost 8-foot-tall goat-looking motherfucker. Just imagine that. You give birth to an 8-foot-tall, goat-head fucking looking son of a bitch.
It's like
man,
me when I have long hair
with a
and
terrifying grin,
don't
and they
shave.
named him Wilbur after the pig.
Or when I had my super
That's
long hair,
right.
at least.
Charlotte's Web. Anyway, to make a long story short, the townsfolk get wind of what's going on. They fucking kill Wilbur and his brother, and as well as the entire fucking family. Like, Jesus,
bastards.
man.
What the fuck, man?
Don't kill the family, just kill the kids. I don't know. But I actually know it's probably good that they did kill the family so they don't go fucking summoning more motherfuckers to the goddamn mortal plane or goddamn giving birth to more mutant fucking pieces of shit. But the entire thing was covered up. But what a lot of people seem to think, mostly like occult conspiracy buffs, you know, people in that area, is that Yagi continued to have half-god offspring with human women. My man never missed. Starting something called the Grinning Man Legacy. I hope everyone is still following along because this shit is going to go deeper. Interestingly enough, it's after this point that a lot of people report seeing a supposed Grinning Man. And there's a very famous case in the 1960s. This trucker, Woodrow Darenberger, claims to have actually met and have made contact with one of these otherworldly smiling man entities. There's a whole interview on YouTube of him talking about it. I'll link it in the description if you want to see. It's very interesting. It's really cool. It's actually, in a way, if you think about it, it's kind of freaky the way he talks about it, because they see each other and they're making eye contact the whole time, but the guy, the Grinning Man, he never speaks. He speaks through his head, and Woodrow, like he can hear him in his head and shit like that. It's you just watch the interview. Trust me, it'll blow your mind. Shit's wild. A lot of people seem to think that this was just another one of Yagi's offspring, which if that's true, I wouldn't be too surprised. But when I did research for all this, I actually found out that Darenberger is related to the Wadleys. And if you think that's crazy, oh, buckle up, because again, there's more, baby. We're deep diving. We're deep diving in this bitch. Fast forward another 30 years to 1998. A guy by the name of John Andrew Jane goes missing in the state of Arkansas. And another thing with, like, I know a lot of people talk about this Arkansas. It's just Arkansas, man. It's just Kansas with the AR in front of it. Whatever. I'm being stupid. But John was a drug addict. He's a dropout. Just this guy had a lot of problems. I'll just leave it at that. All right. Fast forward another 12 years to late 2010, and we finally arrive at my hometown of Warrensdale. John's recently deceased body was dug up in the backyard of a rental cabin, having only been dead for about 2 weeks at most. No one knows where the son of a bitch was or what he was doing the whole time he was missing. It's complete fucking mystery how he just fucking ups and disappears one night, only to be found 12 years later. 12 years later. This has been missing for 12 years. Nobody knows where he was. No fucking trace. Not a hair. Not a spit flick of nothing. And not only was he missing for 12 years, but he was found buried 1,000 miles away from where he was last seen. And if that isn't wild enough, the cabin where his body was discovered was linked to 3 dudes who vanished 1 year prior from the same damn cabin. But the kicker in all this, John Jane was related to the one and only Woodrow Darenberger. How this is all connected, I'm going to be honest, I don't really know. Kind of beats the fuck out of me, but I just thought it was really interesting and I wanted to share it with all you guys because, hey, I figured you'd like to know. I had to do some really deep digging to find all this out, and the fact that it all accumulated in my hometown is pretty cool, but also really freaks me the fuck out, which is one of the reasons why I don't want to go back. But what do you guys think about all this? Like, how do mysterious gods from an unknown ancient culture seem to connect directly to modern day missing persons cases? Like, it's like you can't make this shit up, man. It's so fucking wild, man. It's weird as shit. But I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Let your heads explode. Leave in the comments, what you think, your opinions. If I'm wrong, then tell me I'm wrong. Whatever. If you got the proof, then prove my ass wrong. But anyway, I am gonna leave you guys there. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, whatever time you're watching this. And as always, I will see you, all of you, in the next one. Later. Fuck you. That was me.
Okay.
Yeah, God, it's
after
fucking
a week, I managed to
crazy
calm
shit,
Hector
dude.
down. We're gonna talk to his parole officer, and we're gonna try to get him to see some kind of doctor.
Wouldn't he be thrown back in jail, or
This
this would have
story
already
is about
happened?
one of the freakiest things I think I ever fucking heard. And what's worse is he can't stop drawing these fucked up printouts.
Yeah, man.
I've known that boy since high school. I've never seen that kind of fear in his eyes before.
What the fuck?
Hector?
What the fuck? What's over
Hector,
his
no.
head?
What the fuck?
Is that a smile on his face? Shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, Hector, no.
He got him.
Fuck.
Fucking son of a... Whoa! What the fuck? Holy shit. Wow, that was a good ass jump scare.
Hello? I'd like to report a murder.
Is he gonna get it too? Oh shit, dude. No, he's not gonna get it. Shit. What the hell?
Well, looks like the jig's up. Right outside.
Oh shit, dude.
I mean, I didn't expect this shit to
Oh no!
But what are you gonna do?
He's just like, eh, it is what it is, man.
It is what it is, right?
What the fuck?
But you see, I got something. And honestly, I should have tried this a long fucking time ago.
Oh shit, dude. He's about to quit
It's
the game.
worth a shot, right?
Dad jokes. Knee slap.
Oh fuck. It's worth a shot.
That was actually pretty funny.
Right? Right, you fucker!
Uh-oh.
Well.
So is he in the same room? No, he's not in the same.
Here goes nothing.
I thought he tried to shoot, but the gun was empty. Is he gonna try and shoot the fucking...
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna shoot himself.
Right outside the door. But you see, the funny thing is,
yeah,
that in this world of fuckery,
black magic fuckery,
I seem to have some kind of hedge of protection, or whatever the goddamn hell you want to call it. For 13 years, I've had it because of old Dawn bitch.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like, bruh.
And this son of a bitch could have gotten in at any time. But the catch is
that
very important.
Augie, your boy?
You have to let them in. Or, more precise, you have to invite them in. Right, fucker?
Man, this god is weak as fuck. You think you just break the damn door down? Oh. Is that the end? No way. Oh! No! Oh, shit. Oh, fuck that. I don't like that. Oh shit. Oh, damn it. Well, I guess there's not going to be a third one. What the fuck? That's it, I guess? Oh, okay, here we go. Troy Knight and Omar De La Vega are still missing. Yeah, what? Troy was the fucking one that started, and then Omar was just like, yeah, see you later. The murders of John Ludden, Hector Morales, and John Jane are still unsolved. It was the Smiley guy, dude. Smiley boy. Damien De La Vega is also still missing. No, he's dead. No, he's gone. Okay, but it's presumed dead. I was gonna be like, no, I'm pretty sure he's dead. All right, I guess that was it. Oh.
Okay.
Detective.
I absolutely hate doing these dashboard check-ins, but the department says we got to do them, so here we are.
I was like, what the fuck?
I am not inside of my own patrol unit. I am in my personal civilian vehicle. I'm Detective Mitch Donovan with the 15th Precinct, yada yada, and I'm a sergeant detective. Now,
that was a vape, by the way. It wasn't anything weird.
Hello? Come back to Warrensdale?
Oh, shit, dude. He's next.
Who is this? What the hell was that about?
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Detective Donovan, no. No, you can't go back to Warrensdale. You're going to get fucking possessed. Oh, man. That was great. I had a lot of fun watching that, man. I love how it expanded more on the story. And, like, also, we were introduced to another character, Hector, which was never, as far as I can recall at least, he was never, like, mentioned the first one. He was never talked about. It was mainly Troy, Damien, Omar, and John. And, God fucking damn it. So, all right, we figured out what happened to John. And then Troy, apparently, Troy was a good boy. He did his killing. Yeah, it's just Damien's gone. He's outie. I had a lot of fun doing my little part thing. It was cool. The other guy, the high something. I forget, but that guy, that guy was great. That guy was really good. You got to check out his channel. I'll have his channel in the description. What is it? Along with everything else. What is this? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll have his channel in the description along with Penalty of Death. Again, check them out. Subscribe to the channel. That guy, Chris, dude, he kicks ass. He fucking releases videos. I swear to God, it's almost like every day. Or every other day. And he does, like, he does mainly true crime stuff. And it's really cool. It kind of really gives off, little, like, Unsolved Mystery vibes, kind of. But, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Chris, thank you again for having me in this, being a part of this awesome project. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends to show them how funny or stupid it is, depending on how you feel, of course. But, yeah, as always, have a great day, and I will see you, all of you, in the next one. Later.